Get ready, fight fans, because the UFC is returning to the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, for a card that is absolutely stacked from top to bottom. UFC 322 is shaping up to be one of the most anticipated events of the year, and you are not going to want to miss a single second of the action. In the main event, we have a fascinating clash of styles that has the entire MMA world buzzing. The welterweight king, the relentless and powerful Jack Della Maddalena, is set to defend his throne. This guy is a walking highlight reel, with dynamite in his hands and a chin made of granite. He has carved his way through the division with sheer force and technical boxing that is second to none. But standing across the octagon from him is a man who needs no introduction, the former lightweight champion and pound-for-pound great, Islam Makhachev. Makhachev is moving up in weight to challenge for a second belt, bringing his suffocating grappling and sambo mastery to a new division. This is the ultimate striker versus grappler matchup. Can Della Maddalena keep the fight standing and land that knockout blow, or will Makhachev drag him into deep waters and prove that his ground game is simply on another level? The stakes couldn't be higher, and a legacy is on the line. But hold on, because the action doesn't stop there. The co-main event is a certified super fight, a battle for pound-for-pound supremacy. The long-reigning, dominant UFC women's flyweight champion, the one and only Valentina Shevchenko, puts her title on the line once again. She is a true master of all disciplines, a technical wizard who has looked nearly unbeatable at 125 pounds. Her opponent? The ferocious, hard-hitting former strawweight champion, Zhang Weili. Magnum is moving up to flyweight for this massive champion versus champion showdown. We're talking about the number 1 and number 2 pound-for-pound female fighters on the planet, finally stepping into the octagon to settle the score. Will Shevchenko's precision and counter-striking be too much, or will Zhang Weili's relentless pressure and raw power be the key to dethroning the queen? This fight has Fight of the Year written all over it. Mark your calendars for Saturday, November 15th, because Madison Square Garden in New York City is the place to be. The action kicks off early, so make sure you're tuned in for the entire night. The early prelims start at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, and you can catch them on ESPN+, Disney+, and UFC Fight Pass. Then, the prelims get going at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific on ESPNNEWS, ESPN Deportes, and Disney+, and they'll also be simulcast in both English and Spanish on ESPN+. And then, the moment we'll all be waiting for. The main card goes live at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, exclusively on pay-per-view. This is where legends are made. Della Maddalena versus Makhachev. Shevchenko versus Zhang Weili. This is what UFC is all about. You do not want to miss this historic night of fights. Head over to UFC.com/PPV to get all the details on how to order. We'll be here breaking it all down, with live results, fight recaps, and exclusive backstage interviews as they happen. Who are you picking in the main and co-main events? Drop your predictions in the comments below. It's going to be an unforgettable night at UFC 322. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe for all the latest updates and fight analysis. We'll see you for fight night.